that one. Refresh. So I'm getting nothing out of here either. I'm not on the... Oh, only a couple of minutes late. Hopefully this is coming up and then we've got a chance to log in. I'll let things run a bit. Give you a chance to catch up. Probably can't see anything on the screen for some reason. I don't understand. Yep, I don't exist. Oh my goodness. Yay! Don't worry, we make it up. It's all about the content, isn't it, folks? Rights, display capture 2. Alright, display on. Rights, get my notes out. Okay, let's give everyone a bit of a chance. Ba-ba-da-bow. Oh no, it's frozen. What's happening this week? Thank you, I can see on, yeah. No date to the stream, let it shortly. No date to the stream. Kick your brothers off the switches as well, please. Back on. Are we back on? I've just upgraded my connection. Hopefully that'll work. Oh, we go. Oh, here we are. Some people music at least, like a professional DJ. They're only a few minutes late. Not too bad. Yes, you Evans. We're up to 906 subscribers. Woohoo! We almost got to 1,000. Let's see me on the screen, shall we? There we go. That's better. Almost up to 1,000. We got a special event planned if we can get to 1,000 subscribers. Because as you know, all sorts of features start to arrive. Right, people are logging on slowly at the moment. Let's give people a bit more time. Right, I'm on here because I can see the comments better. Hello, Peter Kemp. Mandy McCourt. I've got something from you on tonight's show, Mandy, I think. Nope, that was last week. I'm thinking of Margaret. Sorry about that. Love to see you, Mandy. For those who don't know Mandy, she lives in the Vale. Mandy's the one who guided me around Nash Point. Showed me all that stuff. Has done a load more work there. One of the things we're going to look at is going to be the Templars very soon. Because it seems very much that the whole Knights Templar started in South Wales, and his stacks of evidence. Hi from Robert Pierce. Legolas is there. Danke. Arnie, mine keeps crashing. Thank you. Can we have a little look at what you think the lag is, Arnie, please? If I just do that, and everyone can have a look. Hi everyone, Alan Griffiths. Rob Edwards. You should start at 8 PM. Oh, thanks, Rob. I did try, mate. We had a few problems. Hello to the Gremlin people, 322 AD. Yes, Stephen Pole, hello. Right, lots of people. Everyone's catching up.
I'd say about 13.7.
Oh, no, we got a slow lag tonight, which is going to be really difficult. Because tonight it's going to be an interactive show, okay? I'm really looking for... All right, everyone's getting to log on now. So we got quite a few people on board. And I've had Dafydd staying with me for a few days. You know Dafydd, what you might do if you follow Facebook. And Dafydd Mosely. And he has been... Oh, Patrick Jones. Yep, hello. Oh, loads of people, loads of comments. Great. And I want loads more comments this week because the format is slightly different this week because we've had some very exciting things happen over the last couple of days. Can't reveal all of it just yet, but actually quite a lot. So I just want to give you a quick idea how it's going to work tonight. We're looking for lots of questions and feedback and conversation in the comments. So get those going. I've got to get that lag down from 13 seconds. Make it a bit easier from my point of view. And I have got here, what have we got? I've got some updates from the Facebook group. We got some various things there about from Nikki Griffiths, Stephen Willits, A couple of times each. Joe Edwards Gill, and I've got who was that? Nikki again. Wow, Margaret Taylor Hill, and then we got some really exciting things to cover through. Is the last couple of days because Dafydd has come over with his drone, and one of the amazing things to be doing with that is taking some drone footage of some of our favourite sites, and I think you'll be quite amazed how different some of these sites look. And what you can reveal by using the height, okay? Now I'm going to try and run some of that video through... we're uploading it, and we got back just a couple of hours ago, so I haven't got everything ready and uploaded all to go. We tried a bit, it seems to be okay, but once the OBS, the online software's running and we're streaming it, it might be a bit tricky, it might be a bit jerky and blurry. So don't judge it on that. We are going to make some proper videos, get everything together, some quite staggering finds. Now, the places we went to, the main ones there. Oh, hello, Patricia. Hello, Patricia. Richard Davis. Excellent. We're with Richard over in Caerleon again. So there's going to be some more videos going up. And one of the things I really want to talk about, and I'm hoping we get the video to work first time, is... Hang on, where's the one I just put in there? What I want to do is look at, this big question of, is Caerleon, the very famous Roman town of Caerleon, is it actually, how much of it is Roman? And in particular, is the amphitheatre itself actually an amphitheatre? All right, because, well, is it? This is the big question you have to ask yourself. Everyone just assumes it's an amphitheatre because it's more or less round. But it's never felt quite right. And looking into the background of how they decided it was a Roman amphitheatre, there's not actually much evidence to say of that. So what I want to do is talk about that a bit. And then the other one, the big, huge news this week, which I'm very excited about, is yesterday, a whole group of us, and I'm just trying to get the comments on my screen at the same time so I can see what people are saying. There's lots of comments. Brilliant, thank you. So what is the... yesterday we went up to one of our favourite places of all, which is Mynydd y Gaer, or Mynydd y Gaer, I prefer to say, South Wales pronunciation. And what we're looking at with Mynydd y Gaer is for those who are not sure, it's the place where Wilson of Blackett bought the St. Peter's Church, which is a church that seems to go all the way back to 1st century, and it's a great example there. You can go all the way back to the old beehive religions, the round ones, and it looks like it's been burnt 6-7 times possibly, different layers put on. Of course, it's described today as 11th 12th century Norman. I don't know, I think it's embarrassing for the church because it was going derelict and they didn't want it, and I think it was going to be knocked down or whatever. So Wilson and Blackett bought it, and then, once they bought it, then they told the world, hey, guess what? We think this might be not only one of the oldest churches in the world, but extremely important. And there's a few reasons why it's important. I think I'll start with this topic, actually, get straight in there today, okay? One of the reasons it's important is it would seem to go all the way back to 1st century. Right back to one of the first Christian churches in the world. The one we showed the video about, Cor Illid, where we got the first church, an open-air round circle church. That's just down the bottom of the hill. And one of the people who's supposed to be the first Christian king in the whole world is King Bran, B-R-A-N. And his town, Tref Bran, or Trebran as it's called now. Tref means town in Welsh, so the town of Bran is just down the hill, okay? What music to use? Oh, the music! Yeah, I should credit the music. Thank you to Making Mayhem. Thank you, Making. Yep, the music. You can answer that one, Arnie? You on the case?
Of what?
The music. Yeah, Arnie be on the case. Anyway, it's Baron Blackett and his brother. They recorded some pretty cool music back in the 80s, 90s. All recorded, and his... I don't tell people now anyway. His brother tragically died, so their pop career was cut short. But anyway, the music was digitally remastered a couple of years ago. We're going to resell it, sell it for the first time. It was going to be part of a big music deal. It was one of the big record labels. Everything was going brilliantly. the tragedy struck. Music never went anywhere. And we got the tunes. And I'm playing them on here. And when I've got to see Wilson and Blackett in a couple of weeks' time, I am then going to be collecting boxes of them in the proper professional boxing. I was going to send them out as copies, but it's better to get the proper ones from Barham. And you can hear him playing his Gibson guitar on there, and it's very cool. Now, what's extra cool, which people might not know about this music, they just think it's some sort of prog rock or something from 80s, 90s, is a lot of the phrasing and the bar chords and stuff are actually based on old monasteries. It's old Christian music. I mean, we're talking way back, at least 12th century, and sometimes older. And you'll find, like in the Llandaf Charters book, the Land of Charters, and that is that you'll find very old examples of music scores which they then converted into a modern riff to modern instruments. So that's brilliant, okay? That's fantastic. Yeah, now I'm very aware, thank you again, being reminded, we have a lot of new viewers because it's exploding faster than I can keep up. Facebook is now over 1,200 members, and that's flying along, loads of contributions, and people I don't even know yet or want to get to know because people are putting some good stuff up. I don't think I started a single thread in the last 3 or 4 days, and there's loads of them, and there's loads of interesting ones, and I picked some out to share this evening. So that's brilliant, all good news. Then the other one I've got, sorry, I just lost my thread a second then. Yes, the music, that was the music. Wilson, so it's Blackett and Blackett, I've called it. And it's the music from that time. Arnie just gave me an empty teacup. So then, that's disappointing. Right, so the other one, want to do though, so please look out for that. It'll go up on sale soon. I'll try and get Baron to sign them as well. Alright? What was that? Finky keeps sending a flock of fact hunters, Ross. Good. Oh, you're bringing people in. Yeah, thanks for keeping inviting them, and I can't emphasise this enough. And I promise, once we get to 1,000 YouTube subscribers, I won't mention it again. We'll do a special show, because then all the features unlock, and the channel becomes a proper YouTube channel. So drag people in. Alright, first one that. Right, getting back to Money of the Gaia. Just a slight recap for those who are new to Wilson and Blackett's work, who are the ones who really put a lot of this into the public domain. And that is the idea that on this hill, Money of the Gaia, the reason the church is there and the reason it's so important is this is the ancient burial site of the British kings. So what you have there, and we'll see it in a minute on the drone footage, there's a massive, it's about, sorry, trying to get a cup of tea here. This is about, I've been brought an empty cup. Anyway, so there is about 70 metres long, 70 metres long, boat-shaped mound, which is known as Caer or Caer Caradog. So that's the place of Craddock, alright? Your eldest son was proud to be number 900. Thank you, Chris Wood. So that's the burial site there. There's loads of other burial mounds around there. Now, one of the other things which Wilson and Blackett talk about is the Great Betrayal, the Night of the Long Knives, alright? The original one. And what happened back in the 440s, there'd been a terrible war raging between the British and the Saxons. And this was to get into the era of Hengist and Horsa being invited in by Vortigern. So I'm going to touch a little bit here on the ancient history. What was happening there, Vortigern was, that just means war leader, alright? His real name, you can go into the Welsh and you end up with Treherne being the actual name of the king. He was fighting a war because he was trying to usurp the British throne. I'll go through the whole story of that because that guy had the most amazing life. And when they trapped him and cornered him so many times they could never kill him, he moved on and on and on. It'd make a great story by itself and well worth doing as a story by itself. But one of the most famous events and tragic events was that a peace conference was called between the two sides. And the idea was they all agreed that no one would bring any weapons to this. It would be a peace conference. They'd all sit together, presumably every other around the seats, and then they would make friends and stop the fighting. But what had happened was, there was some a despicable act really, is that at some point during the meal, when they're all very drunk probably, a signal was given. The Saxons all drew their hidden knives and then stabbed their opposite number, if you like. and only a few of the British nobility escaped, and his 400 were killed. So it's an absolute dreadful act, really, breaking all the rules of a truce and on what goes on in a peace conference, and that created this terrible feud situation then, where although it's already been savage fighting, now it became a situation where absolutely to the death, no chance of any negotiation or peace. And a lot of people say the old sayings that they use in Wales, like you can never trust a Saxon, the Sais, which is a Welsh word for Saxon, which is still used today, or it was in my parents' generation, you don't hear it so much now, goes all the way back to this period. And an interesting side note for you, that if you read a book like E.O. Gordon's Prehistoric London, what you'll see in there is the very naming of Stonehenge. A henge from that period would mean a hanging place. A hanging place. Now, whatever the different theories about Stonehenge and what it was and what it did, lots of lags, that's bad news. Thank you, sorry about that, Patricia. Did we get the boys off the other things? Are the boys offline? Let's make sure nothing's been left online. We've had a lot of boys around today, and they've all been online doing different things, different events, and maybe they've got all my bandwidth because it's been a bit rubbish. But anyway, sorry, we'll carry on with this one. So the story was then, Stonehenge was the sacred place, and I've heard some new theories about Stonehenge I want to go into. For example, Stonehenge possibly being the original Tower of Babel. Now there's one I bet you haven't heard before. And this is a person called Silurus 2020, who is revealing a lot of things about the Bible in the past, which came as a complete shock, revelation to me. It's one of these situations where after 10 minutes you think, hey, what's this guy on about? And then after 2 or 3 hours of it, then you start to really wonder. But one of the things he's revealed, or he claims to have revealed, is that Stonehenge was the base of an enormous tower that went right up into the sky and would have been the original Tower of Babel. But that's another story. The point of the story in the 440s is that the dead British lords and princes were taken to Stonehenge and hanged. The dead bodies were hanged off the crossbars on Stonehenge to make a gruesome, grisly sight for the British. That's one, and the ultimate sort of sacrilege of their religious site. So that's one story goes in with that. But where this hill, Money of the Gear, becomes even more important is that following from that, this is the great royal burial ground of the British kings. Where this church is will be the service where King Arthur, for those who followed this before, know this. We're talking about King Arthur II, who was King of Gwent, and then Gwent and Glamorgan, and then the overall Pendragon, the general, if you like, the overall general and military commander of the whole of Britain, which is a massive part of this subject. So what we have then, I'm sorry about the lags, I'm not sure what I can do about that in a moment. Wild theory about Stonehenge. I have to say, it does sound very wild. So this is not something I've seen in a history book, anything like that, so please just throw it out there, okay? People send me stuff, and I quite often pass them on. Okay, so we'll see what that was all about. But the story about the British nobility being hanged at Stonehenge seems to be where the origin of the word Stonehenge comes from. Not the stones, but the name. The name is a sort of Saxon name for the place of burials or the place of hanging. Anyway, so after this, getting back to King Arthur, Arthur II, and his place of burial. Now, if you know the story of the burial of King Arthur, this is where it gets interesting, all right? Because what we're looking to do there is there are different... right, here we go. There's loads of comments coming. Great. I'll try and get back to some of those. I want lots of questions tonight, okay? So I'm trying to get interactive. Yes?
Your camera's really grainy.
Yeah, why is my camera so blurry? That's weird. Sorry, Arnie. I think it must be... I'm all blurry. Sorry about that. My temptation to give it a rub with my thumb then. I think it's just got a bit dusty or something, perhaps. Oh, it's not happening tonight, is it? This is not good news for what we're about to try with the shots of the drone footage. Oh well, we'll keep pushing on. I'm sorry it's so grainy there. I don't know why it's a bit of a wipe. No. That's what it needs. Oh, it's a bit better. I think it's just low res as well, I think. Anyway, sorry about that. Getting distracted there. This is the place where King Arthur is burial service was carried out. Now I want to talk a little bit about this so people know the significance of what we're about to show you, okay? So what we were talking about there was some people say he died in America, which is one possible story. Alright, that's the story there. And his body was brought back, whether from America, as some people say, or Amorica, which would be Brittany, as another version of the story goes. And the dead body is brought up on a boat up the Owenny River, where St. Illtyd, who's the cousin of Arthur, sees the body, takes it under his care and buries it in the cave until his son becomes old enough to take over the kingdom, and then he's brought out for this famous funeral. And this, as you can see, is the Brutes of England. It gets masses of mentions, whole chapters about this funeral. All the kings and everything from around the country turn up. Let's give a little alcohol wipe. There we go. Thank you, David. David's provided me with a wipe there. I think it's a pixel issue, but we'll see if that improves things. Yeah, we'll see if that improves things. Anyway, so this is the burial place. Now, the question, of course, is, where is the second burial, all right? This is one of the big things. Now, if you read Sir Wilson and Blackett books, most noticeably The Holy Kingdom, which actually was penned by Adrian Gilbert using Wilson and Blackett research. Oh, it's a bit better now. Sorry about the dirty camera there. All right, so you got this. There are a lot of clues in there where the records and the songs of the graves, where they tell us King Arthur was possibly buried, okay? So I'm going to try. So what we do is go up there, go up to Money of the Gear, follow the clues, have a look around. And the idea was to plot it all out, right? Now, one of the big things to plot out there is the boat-shaped mounds. Like, Mount Caer Caradoc is enormous, okay? Which, again, casts doubt on Sutton Hoo, for example, being Saxon rather than British, because the Saxons don't really have the boat-shaped ones like that, whereas the British do. Anyway, that's another argument I've gone through before. Right, listen to people pronouncing Cymraeg on the group this week. Couldn't understand it. I've been trained to worship. Do you mean the word Cymraeg or Cymraeg, as they say in South Wales? Or you just mean all that's... so that's interesting. Thank you from Alan Rees. I am going to dim it in and out the comments, going to make it more interactive this week, okay? Do you know about the Preseli wheel, Caldy and Stonehenge configuration from Elliot Flynn? I don't know exactly, but I imagine you might be referring to the work of Robin Heath, which... And John Mitchell says, David, I've got an expert in the room with me, so lucky me. Because David, I was going to show off the book he gave me. Where's the book you gave me, David? Do you know where it is?
Oh, Robin Heath's little wooden book.
Yeah, little Robin Heath's little wooden... What do you call it? Wooden books, you call them, isn't it? There's David. Go on, say hello to the camera, David. Give us a little wave there.
People.
Shamai from David. There you go. I know what I've done with the book.
I think they're in the dining room.
I think, yeah, we might just grab one a second, David. Thank you. So I think it's all to do with that. And if you look at it, you will see the different wheels matching in. The giant stance. So I'll try and come back to that at the end. Have a bit more time on that one. Right. What have we got here? It's very bad. Let's try harder. Okay. What does the supermortem signify for St. Peter's?
It's gone clear again.
Hey, it's all working beautifully again. Brilliant. Camera's good.
And someone said you need a diffuser for the lights.
A diffuser for the light. Yeah, I'm trying to do it into the... Try putting... yeah, this make me look a bit... the light's not even on me. The light's pointing out the window and I'm just getting reflection. 1 second, alright? I'm sorry about this. Very unprepared this week. The camera's working lovely now. There you go. You see me in all my glory. Look at that. Trying to hide in the dark. Alright. Yeah, what is the supermortem from signify for St. Peter's? Thank you, Patricia. Anyone know the answer to that one? Oh, get a big thank you there, no questions. Llanbad Fawr. Well, Llanbad, obviously church, yeah, okay. Oh, you're getting a few hellos there, coming back, David. Right, you got the book?
There we go.
Yeah, David's going to present this himself. Oh, well, that's glorious, no? Colours, pictures. Let's look, there's 3 cool books here. I'm teasing everyone here because you want to know more about King Arthur's burial site, don't you? But there,
Robin Heath explaining the work of Alexander Thom.
there you go. He's a bit off microphone, but you can hear David there talking about...
The work of Alexander Heath.
Yeah, so it's Robin Heath talking about Alexander Thom's work. Yeah, that's the confusion there. So I think that question, a lot to do with this configuration of henges and how they're Priscellian, they all tie together. Because there's a fantastic star map solar system in West Wales as well, which is Robin Heath's done a lot of work on. And I'd highly recommend go to Megalithomania and look on there. Right, now what I'm going to try and do now, fingers crossed, I'm going to try and get up some of this. Okay, come on. Alright, let's try a different way. Because what we did yesterday is a group of us putting our heads together and wandering around, looking at all the information up there, doing a walk. And our plan was to actually map out the whole area on, alright, here we go, on Money the Gear. Because one of the videos I have to put up, and I do apologise, Mike, if you're out there, and Hugh, thank you again for taking me up there a few weeks ago. It was fantastic. And I did make a video of it, which I want to put up. Hang on, why does it give me any video playing options? Alright, are these photographs? These are photographs. That's what's happened. Alright, that's what we're going to do here. These are photo...
Oh, no, it hasn't.
Alright, thank you, Arnie.
Keeps changing.
What are you looking for?
This is the drone footage. I can see it must be because it's so high up, look.
No, there's with DJI, they're all intermingled. You have to look for movie.
Okay, the ones with the dots around the side, yeah? Okay, alright, well bear with me on a bit on that.
What do you want to show? Some Peters?
Yeah, some of the clips.
48.
48. Wow, good job you said that. Right, we're trying to get these lined up. Right, okay, here we go. You sure about 48? Yeah, it's a movie file. Okay, I thought you'd like to see some of these, alright? So here we go. Hey, alright. I think we'll try Windows Media Player, might be the best. So just bear with 1 second while this winds up. Super mountain, yeah, what's super about the mountain? Come on!
The atmosphere.
Here we go, we're building up the suspense now. Alright. Yeah, here we go. Okay, yeah, it's working. Right, so for those who might recognise this, it's going to be a bit jerky, alright? That's partly because I'm feeding it through the thing. Here we go. And this is St. For those who haven't been here, this is like a little virtual tour we're putting together. And this is the St. Peter's Church, okay? Alright, so a bit of trouble with the graphics card. It'll look better when we do the final thing. Because at the moment, as you know, when we got everything running online and the video software and all that, it's a bit more than my computer can cope with. So I just need a few grand's worth of kit, really. There we are, we're starting to go up. It's still worth it, trust me. Still worth watching. Even though it's a bit jerky. See, we have it running on the other one with the graphics card. Much better, wasn't it?
It's crashed. I can't handle it.
It's crashed?
Yeah, my stream's crashed.
Oh, don't say that.
And Leon and Xavi aren't on the switches.
Okay, no,
and
Leon's...
my phone is off. So
Okay, Aunt, okay, thank you.
Oh dear.
Okay, I see there's a problem here.
Oh, this is what the footage is looking like.
No, it's not like footage like that. It's the graphics card. I can't handle it. The whole system.
Yeah, oh no! It looks really good on my screen. Can you still hear me, Arnie?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh no, it looks
And we
so
can see
cool.
you.
You can
It's
see
like
me,
really
but you
green.
can't see anything I'm watching, no?
You just look really green, dude.
Yeah, I think the graphics card just can't cope with drone footage running at the same time. Oh no! It's a disaster. Oh, some of it's coming.
Oh yeah, but it's very green.
Alright, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Craney, Arnie. That's okay. So it's okay. There we are. So we're flying up now. So if you've never seen St. Peter's Church from above, I'm not sure how many people have really. Quite rare footage, this, wasn't it? Yeah, I can see on Arnie's screen there. It's pretty low resolution. I'm sorry about that. It's beautiful. The camera and the drone Dafydd's got, absolutely fantastic. And you can see a group of us up in the corner there. Look, to give you an idea of the scale. And what we're looking at then... Yeah, so please bear with that one. So this is the church where the service is supposed to have been held, where King Arthur was buried, or was he. And what we have here, this gives me a little chance to explain. That's the original church. This is the footings of it, because the original has been knocked down and burnt down. And this bottom area is like an extension.
No, the other way around, mate. The back area is the extension.
Unless you're upside down.
Oh, apparently, buddy. For everyone else, it's
No, this is the extension. That's the original.
That's the front door.
Yeah, there's the front door.
Yeah, that's the main bit.
Oh, this is the extension. Sorry, I'm upside down. Yeah, because here's the path. Thank you, David. See, good job, David's there.
Apparently it's
I normally get away with all this nonsense.
Apparently it's nice for everyone else. It's just this computer's internet is down.
Oh, right, okay. So just Arnie can't see it properly. Only the person producing the show. That's right.
Mine says, because mine's horrible.
All right. Oh, glad other people can see it, because it's really important stuff we're showing here. There's our little group. And what you can see, look, this is the boat-shaped mound, to give you an idea. It's enormous. So this is Caer or Caer. I prefer Caer. I like the old South Wales pronunciation. Caer Caraddoc. Unfortunately, what you will see is that you can make out here, this is where the path used to be, look. Isn't this wonderful? And some lazy person has cut this path through here. So, depends which way you look at it, because the direction's wrong. But if that's the pointy end of the boat, and this is the wide end of the boat, without getting too technical, this is the back of it, and that's the front, then the helmsman position will be here. And there is a little interesting feature there, look, which could be the helmsman's position. But if you go by churches normally facing east-west, then it'd be up this corner. So that presumably with the burial site of Caraddoc. Now I know also people are quite convinced that at least one of these, which one is it? One of these mounds is actually Meirig, father of Arthur. Ah, it's working beautifully now. This is brilliant. I hope you can see this. I can't see the comments. It's not very good on Arnie's screen. But it's the first time I've seen all this. Brilliant. It's amazing. So you can see there, you bury the body here, you have the service there, and bury the body here, okay? For the various Welsh rulers. So this should be, an amazing, the whole site should be listed, protected, like a national monument, and instead, you're starting to get a hint of it here. We've got these blasted wind turbines all over it. And if we could look further up there, you would see that's where the Severn estuary is. So that gives you a great idea from that direction. Isn't that wonderful? So I want people to look at this and see if they can see any other patterns. Hopefully you got the resolutions good enough to be able to, maybe spot something I haven't seen, or you spot something new, something additional. I've been up and down there with Steve a few times as well. Well, once. We walked back and forth quite a few times. So this is the idea, okay? So it all fits the descriptions in the Welsh records that's where the church should be. So the mystery, if it is a mystery, is where is the famous King Arthur buried? Because around here we got various twins. Now I might like to add here, this mound, this is called Caer Caraddoc, and this possibly could be the burial mound. But there is also a twin Caraddoc, there's Caradoc's mound. So there we are. Well, there's a little bit of confusion there. Are they both different people? What do you reckon, David? Any ideas on that? Why we got Twine Caraddoc and Caer Caraddoc? No help from David, thanks. He's ducking on that one. So I don't know why we got both. If you want to put some comments on there.
On the 250th, the Caraddoc mound is that 2 mil high up at the top.
Yeah. Alright, so there's a...
That's the only name I know for this is the boat-shaped mound.
Yeah, this... Oh, I see. You wouldn't call this Caer Caraddoc. Okay, I think this is called Caer Caraddoc. Yeah. But you're saying Caer Caraddoc is only further up?
Yeah.
And that's just the boat-shaped mound, yeah? Okay. Alright, well, hang on a second. I hope people are enjoying this. Got some feedback on the comments there, just so I can see. And then we got a bit more.
Oh, it's a little less grainy now. Quite good now.
Starting to see the detail on the ground.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. We just need... Well, there we are. We will make some videos where hopefully it'll be easier for you to see this, okay? I'll try on a different media player as well. That was Windows. Perhaps this will work better now.
Somebody's noticed Chris Wood's. Notice the linear lines in there. Well done, Chris.
Oh, well done, Chris Wood. Yeah, there are lines running through it, aren't there? Okay, I'm trying to get another one running. Yeah, that was a really smart move, one. Let's just open yet another piece of software. I think that's why my computer's going to explode in a minute. There's about 100 different things open. All right, let's not try it. Oh, hang on. Let's make sure I get the right one. Movie file, that's the right one.
Do you want something specific?
Something specific? Oh, David's made notes. No, notes are cheating, David.
There's the rock face, in the valley of the soldiers, and also
Right.
our little trip from the stone to the hill.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? Without giving it away.
Yeah, we don't give away too much here, David, Alright, there's a bit of a jerky start again. Look at that, unfortunately, all those blinking... Oh, the turbines. And this is where, if you watched the previous video, Bob Morgan was talking about them getting nearer and nearer to the sacred areas when he had enough and walked out on the project. Well, now this is what we're saying. This is over towards Caer Caradoc, isn't it? Because we go across there. Right, what you would do is you'd follow the path from the church. And we go up to... Oh, well... Okay, there we are. Try see if we can see more of the linear features again. Exciting stuff, this. And there's like a bank running around the edge as well. So you see the linear features. Is it these Chris Wood is looking at?
That's what it means.
Yep. Yep, good spotting, Chris. And I wonder if there's more mounds in there.
That whole site is not far away. It's 70 metres away from where LiDAR shows 2 stone octagon shaped tower foundations.
Oh right, yeah, that's where the phone. Yeah, you want to come a bit nearer?
And we'll see that clip a bit later.
All right, we'll see that clip a bit later. Thank you, David. I should have 2 microphones running here, so you could hear me chatting to David a bit. I'll say about getting some different voices on here and having some interviews and stuff. And you've got someone right in there with me. Yeah, I'm sorry it's taking so long to run. My computer's just exploding. They're only a couple of minutes each, so they might be a little bit slow. And you can see us over in the top corner there, some of us from yesterday. God, was it only yesterday? Seems ages ago. Alright, I'll show how much... I'm going to have to record this and put it up as a separate YouTube video. I'll jump forward a bit, because it is taking a long time. There we are, look at that. I've jumped forward, just to give you an idea of the panoramas. Right at the top of the screen there is a River Severn. There, obviously, St. Peter's Church. Loads of these blasted things everywhere. This is the ancient path. If you follow that down there, and what we're exploring then is not this new road, which has been put in to service the turbines, but there's other roads you can take off, other ancient paths, like the Path of the Soldiers, for example, which is supposed to give us clues as to where we find the other burial sites, alright? Which, not meant to say too much, are we? Well, we think we know now. I think we're all nailed down, alright? We don't just put that information out there just yet until, well, what we'd like to do is secure the area and make it all before it's vulnerable, really. So there's a little bit of caution needed there before we reveal the actual site of the burial. Okay, because people have tried lots of different theories, but the answers are all there. The clues are there if you look hard enough. And you've got a genius like Tim Lewis, who actually spotted it. Well done, Tim. And we're going to do more work on that and see what we can do, so we can get official recognition. And then maybe then we'll be able to, well, definitely, we'll share it here first. This is where we'll know about it first. And if we're not getting anywhere with the official stuff, then we'll just chuck it up here anyway. We'll see how it goes, alright? So I try one more. Hope people are enjoying this. You get any feedback?
What would you like to see?
Oh, we got these numbers. 55, is that more the same one, isn't it? That's more of Caradoc's thing, I think. And I got 58. I'll tell you what, we'll just do a little bit of a random look. I think it worked better on the Windows, by the way, when I open this up. Arnie's screen showing nothing. My screen showing nothing. What did you try, 58?
A random look.
A random look.
As long as it's got move at the beginning of the file.
Yeah. We'll try Windows Media Player. I think we're a little bit better than the other one.
Maybe I'll look around the tumuli at the top of the hill.
Yeah, look at the tumuli on the top of the hill. Oh, there's me from above looking very nice. Oh, this is today.
Oh no, you don't want to show that.
You can't show that one. That's today, isn't it? You can show that, can't we? Why can't we show that one?
Okay.
Yeah, David's a bit reluctant there, but there we are. He'll be alright. If you can't leave the country, he'll be alright. You can stay here, David. Right, who's first to spot what that is? Anyone know what that is? We've moved a bit now. Whoa, hang on. It does get better. Hang on. Yeah, look at that. How about this for some spectacular views this week? I might just make sure that is on screen, not just looking at me. What I need to do is go full screen as well. And take me off the screen. It might work better. But I can't really do that MIG broadcast, unfortunately. No. Sorry.
Yeah, mine's not working at all.
Oh, Arnie, can you see any comments there, please? Is it anyone working?
Yeah, everyone else seems to be fine.
Everyone fine?
Steve Pole.
What's Steve Pole going to say? That's what I was on about. Steve Pole went up there together, didn't we, Steve?
The farmer drove through it, and you can see where the farmer
Yeah, you can see where the farmer drew through that.
somewhere else now. Look.
Where are we now then, folks? Everyone recognise this? I bet you never see it from this angle before, eh? I'm sorry my steam-powered computer is struggling a bit here. Next week, I will get it all worked out, so we run it on the big computer with her, and I get an extra graphic card, and we can have all this kind of funky, wonderful stuff. But in the meantime, look out for the new videos coming out. Obviously, you can see there was one about Caerleon I really wanted to show you. I'm not sure if I dare show that one either. It's going to be more of this jerky. What I want to show you, what the amphitheatre looks, or supposed amphitheatre looks like from above. Why I think there's a lot of doubt about it being an amphitheatre. And just so you know, that's not us standing on top there. Interesting to see who those people were up on top of... do you recognise it yet? I'm sure you do. Two in a glow. Toy in a glow. It's the Mound of Enlightenment, or Lights, or the Shining Mound. And if you are new to the work of Wilson and Blackett, you might not be aware that this place is near Ynysybwl. So again, it's South Wales, not very far away from the other site. And what we're looking at here is the site where they tracked down the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark of the Covenant, which has gone through all these... if you follow it from the old Bible stories, and you've got the Obadiah, the family, so when they get captured, you see all the Bible stories. We'll cut into the chase. You get about 740 BC, where the Assyrians take them, and they take everything from the temple. Right, David?
No, I just wanted to put the cursor somewhere.
Oh, to get rid of the thing off the bottom.
No, just to highlight some features.
Oh, okay, yeah, so I should be talking about what's on screen, shouldn't I?
The drainage.
Oh, the drainage sumps. Yes. Thank you, David. You can jump in there and you point away anytime you want to. Because the other thing I want to show on this video, which is rather exciting, is in the distance, we're heading towards something. Anyway, sorry, finishing the story with the Ark of the Covenant. The people took it with them, and all through their deportations, where they moved out their own country, and they were forced up north, above Haran, and they eventually go to Anatolia, and of course then that's where the British histories say they then migrated eventually to Britain, the Cymry, the lost 10 tribes, with their Ark, and the Ark is buried here, and it's a bull, which means place of the Ark.
And here we're looking at the limestone now.
Yeah, the
straight line from the globe to the limestone.
Thank you, David. Yes, so that's, in case you couldn't hear that, because he hasn't got the microphone on, there's where the lion stone is, alright? So, we went back again, well, we went to the other end as well, and took video going from the lion stone towards Tuna Glow, which is quite remarkable. So if you haven't seen the Lionstone video, go and watch it. That's when David and I went there a year ago. Craig Walters has helped tell us where to go. And the idea then, right, was there's a massive carved stone lion pointing directly towards where the stone of Judea, you know, this is the people of Judea in the Bible. Should have the lion, Regulus, in the star signs. So you look here, this is the wall. It goes around the perimeter top. And if you're not aware of it, what you have is a sort of natural mound, and then you can show through using Google Earth and various other techniques. The top part of the mound, the top couple of 100 feet, is man-made mound. And within that is a chamber, which they've done some exploration into. They know there's a chamber there. I can try and work out from here where the entrance to the chamber is. I think... I'm not sure which way up we are. Anyway, it's around about there. Okay, I haven't been up there. I've just got the drawings and the notes from when they did go up there all those years ago. And there's a sheep. Yeah, what are you going to show us, David?
There's a stone there that's on the absolute top of the circular part of the mound, and then its bigger skirt around there with the entrance sort of like a cutout in an embankment. Out there. There we go. That's somewhere around there's the entrance. That's the stone on the top, on the actual summit. And here we see the circle.
Right.
They say we'll go up there again with a bit more shadow, low sun, and we'll see from above. We'll be able to see everything in very good definition then.
Try and get
Actual
these
shape of
tomorrow
the
morning.
mound, because here green on green, and people can't see the actual large tumuli shape in a perfect circle on top of the, if that's natural. I think we better.
Excellent. Thanks for that, David. Yeah, so the entrance, more or less where I was showing it, but then you can see the higher part is there as well. And it's such a shame can't go back and find out more about this. It really would be great to do so.
I think this is where the drone is.
Yeah.
Saying it's running out of power and I want to go home. And I just wanted to try and get some of the drainage places.
Yeah, the trouble with the drainage places that we have is, I'll put the microphone near David. I'm louder than David, so you can, you have that. So I should squeeze you in there. Look at that, my guest. You can see, become a guest on this show, you get great treatment. You get to kneel on the floor.
Now here we are. We can see the shape of the giant tumuli here a lot better.
Yeah, so that's actually the dome on top of the mound. Yeah.
Depression there. Very neat V shape. And you see some of the drainage stones.
We're up to the side of the drainage now. So that's the north side more, isn't it?
No, the north side's over here. But
that's the main drainage on the north side.
There's drainages here as well. And there's some much further down the side of the escarpment. And they look like the ends of very neatly put together stone walls just sticking out for some reason. As if somebody started to build a wall against the embankment and then finished it. They're perfect. With water dribbling out of them. Here we go. This is the other side. These are the ones up here in the book, in Alan's sketch. Around this side.
In the Trojan War book, yeah. That's one of the reasons I want to do this. I want to get these images in there instead of Google Earth images. Update the book.
When you're up there, you can see this mound, but there seems to be one here as well, and then one on the shoulder, just down here. It's like 3 in a row. But this is
3 mounds?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's the impression I got up there, looking at them, because there's a one there, one here. That's the main one, but everything's lined upon, and here as well. It's almost like knuckles sticking up, pentadactylos.
That's the longest word that's ever been on this show, mate.
There's Pentadactylos is Greek for 5 fingers. There's a mountain range in Cyprus that's got, it looks like 5 knuckles.
Right, so this is tridactylos then.
Yeah, this is tridactylos. But look at that.
Yeah, there's more to it than I realised. I tell you, we're going to really study these drone footage, because the drone footage really reveals a lot of stuff we've never seen before.
Yeah. A dry summer would reveal even more.
Yeah, well, they reckon we'll have a very dry September. It'd be good to go up the end, because what happens is when it gets very dry, you find the different lines start to show. Oh, there's something I want to show. That.
There we go.
This is some sort of causeway running. Oh, I'll do it with my finger. Well, there's some sort of causeway running down here. Oh, and that's significant as well. You'll see that's mentioned in the Ark of the Covenant book and Trojan War book. That's like an ancient causeway. Oh, David's gone. Thank you, David.
You want a beer?
Do I want a beer? Yes, I think I need a beer now. Thank you, yes.
Remember, Dad, there's not much time left.
Oh, not much time left? Oh, no. It's got to be... It can't be almost 9. We've got loads to do.
It's 8:53.
No. Thank you, Arnie. Thank you for jumping in there. All right. Well,
And mine's so bright.
all right, okay. Well, it's going to be a massive trailer there then, because we got to show some more stuff in there. It was a bit jerky. I hope you didn't mind the quality. It is the way the feed goes and everything. Looks like we're going to run massively over this week, so I'm sorry about that, because I got some stuff I really need to get through. So that was the big news. We got some fantastic photographs, drone coverage and everything, trying to track down the burial site of King Arthur, and, well, we certainly found something significant, and it could well be that. I need to go up and have a look and provide more information, get it all nailed down, more stuff, and let's see if we can get some official recognition. Be good, because when you've got something hard evidence in front of you, it becomes very difficult to deny it. All right, I want to... Oh, my goodness, I've got like 2 pages of things I want to get through. All right, so please bear with me. Keep the comments coming. Arnie, if there's any interesting questions there? Because... no internet connection? What do you mean no internet connection? Don't say that. My computer's frightening me then.
Maybe someone's knocked down the rotor because mine's not.
Where's it gone? Why is it lost the internet? Has it all crashed or something? Arnie?
Yep.
Am I still live? What's going on?
Yeah, you're still alive. You're on.
Oh, I'm on, am I? Okay, I'm not going to do what is...
Mine keeps breaking.
Yours keeps breaking. Sorry, I was on the wrong thing then. We're not doing something about what is the World Health Organization and who owns it. Not getting political. That's a different area, alright? Different area of research. Not for this show, but I'm a bit worried that nothing's coming up on my screen. Right, okay. Alright, and a few technical issues here. Hey, one was very interesting, was sent to me, which is this video. I'm not going to try and play the video because no videos aren't working. I have a watch of this guy, very interesting. Someone called Maria Wheatley doing an interview with this druid, and he talks a lot about migrations from Syria and things like that. So I just thought I'd share that with everyone else. Interesting to watch. He draws a lot of Greek resources and things like this, okay? And I've got all blurry again. Another book I wanted to share, I'm just going to whiz through these very quickly, which is The Witness of the Stars, and this has been suggested... Nikki Griffiths, who's done a lot of work this week. Nikki, well done, Nikki. Full marks. Because the one I really want to find is about Beddau. Yay, is this it? Yes. For all of you who might know, see all the messages are flicking up and everything now. This is Nikki. And she noticed something. I really want people's help. It's a appeal out for help, okay? There's a place called Beddau in South Wales, very near, the Garth, 2 miles away. It happens to be where I went to school. And it was this thread not started by me, an idea I'd heard nothing about. And if you go in there, if you're on the Facebook group, otherwise you have to look it up yourself on the map, you will see what appears to be a pyramid. Rather than forming the main square, see, the thing's just vanished off my computer. I had all these things ready. Anyway, so what you have, when you zoom in to the centre, you get a triangle which forms a pyramid. And it's an interesting place because the name is Beddau, which means the graves. Now, throughout Wales, you get loads of places starting with Beirdd, like Beirdd Gelert, the famous dog. We've got Beirdd Geraint, who's the one who died at the landings at Longborth, when King Arthur was chasing Modred. But this is just called The Graves. I don't know. I went to school there, a bit of a grim name, and Arnie starts going to school there in a few days. So, here we are.
Comes to you.
Cheers. Nicely done.
Gold.
Oh, yeah, Welsh beer. Well done, yeah.
Tonight, Ross will mostly be drinking
Yes,
Gold.
this programme is not brought to you by Gower Gold, but if they do want to send a few bottles through, I'll be happy to plug it, alright? My normal rules are I have a cup of tea when I do this, but there you go. With everything going wrong this week, I have a pint. Hey, the point of this is it's an interesting spot because just north of it is Terrant Doisant, which is that water shrine. I think we put the video up. Me and Tim went there a little while ago, but you can find out lots about it. Terrant Doisant. That's a water shrine. This way, not very far, this way is Llantrisant, the three saints, which again Nikki did work on, looking into the 3 saints, Ifdid, Dyfodw, Gwenno, and they've been the 3 saints of Llantrisant. Llan is church, tree, 3 saints. Church of 3 saints, right? And the Garth is down here, so it seems in the middle. What are the graves? When Tim and I went up to Rwsison, you remember us speculating that maybe the graves refers to all the dead Saxons, maybe they're buried there. But Nikki has some other ideas, and I think if anyone out there knows why there's a triangle in the middle of Beddau instead of a square, so it looks like a pyramid, and there's a little line to make a capstone, and I wish I had the graphic would come up. It's just not going to do it. Thank you very much, Facebook, or... See, the other ones have all come up, but not that one. Okay. Alright, so that one's gone there. You put this one up, I think. Oh! Which was this? Dafydd. I mean, why have I suddenly got Mynydd Nefyn? I can't remember why Mynydd Nefyn's on there. Oh no.
I can't help
Tanner
that.
Graig.
I didn't take that.
This is really important. I had to put this up and share it. And I am apologising. I only had one sip of beer and it's fallen apart. I just can't do this anymore with beer inside me. I don't know. I used to be good at drinking. My alcohol now is 0. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to do, which will have to be next week, is a real comparison between I know it's too much walls on this channel. Some people love walls. Some people find walls boring. This is not much about walls, a lot about the difference between Carwent and Caer Leon, okay? Caer Leon's supposed to be Roman, Caer Went's supposed to be Roman, everything's Roman. But if you look at other accounts, it predates the Roman city by at least 400 years. And what's very interesting, I mean, out filming, is the difference in the stone in the walls. Completely different. So one of them ain't Roman, you would think. Well, I would say both, but there you go. Right, okay. Please, please, please. Oh, why does it do this when I just open these things and they're just not there? It's just an image. It was on the screen. It was ready to go. Is that 9 o'clock? Oh, there was another book that was recommended. Yeah, something else I'd like to talk about, which is I had notes ready for this one. Is the God? I got these books to read as well yet. Okay, I'm sorry, I've run out of time. So I've gone a bit wrong this week, but it goes wrong every week. So anyway, what we'll look at here is get more feedback, please, and questions. Does anyone know about the Golden Age Project, which has become Edmund Marriage in more recent times? And also we got here some interesting book. This is from the 1960s by Percy E. Corbett called Why Britain? And I'll put a link on the description so you can have this PDF for free. I'm not selling it, nothing like that, it's for free. And this is coming from a different angle. What I like to do is show that it's not just Wilson and Blackett making all this stuff up, alright, starting in the 80s and going on from there. It didn't just make it all up. It goes back to lots of old sources and old books, alright? This is the important thing I'm getting across. So, for instance, this was written in 1965 and is published in the Universal Voice. And what he does then, he goes back all the way to BC and birth of Christianity. Also, even quoting Julius Caesar and his comments about how the British were an advanced society, how populous they were, how sophisticated, all things they could do. Alright, so even Caesar didn't batter them the whole time. Of course, it's a little bit tied in with Glastonbury, which we would dispute. But apart from that, it's very similar territory. And then George F. Jowett, who I've got one of his books here, which is, what's it called again? I forgot the name of the book. Anyway, it's The Arrival of the Early Christians. It's called The Early Christians, I think it's called. The Early Christians in Britain. I think that's the title. It's an excellent read. But I want to put a warning on a lot of this stuff. When I read The Early Christians in Britain by Jowett, I was really looking forward to that book. When I started looking to use some of it for quotes, sometimes when I'm adding extra information to Wilson and Blackett books, I don't remove anything. And this taught me I don't add anything. I just want to make a comment here. Then when I went through and checked the references, there were very few, if any, I could actually find. So I would not suggest using that as a first point of reference. But anyway, it's all about it's interesting. I haven't read it all yet, but Covenant Publishing do a lot of interesting things. And it does give you a bit of an alternative view of history, even though this one is a little bit, I would say, English-centric and more to do with, like I said, Glastonbury. One more look, see if this has come up. So we got those ones. Oh, we're not doing bad. We got the Maria. Alright, we got some of them up. Not all of them, unfortunately. Okay, we'll come back to me. Yeah, you saw that. Right, just before I finish. Sorry it's been a bit... I hope you enjoyed those drones. I'm not going to apologise for those pictures. They are fantastic. And we've got... The other things I want to show is the whole layout around that Caer Caradoc and where Arthur's grave could be and where the other graves are. And the other thing... this was a bonus, finding this yesterday, the burial place. It wasn't what we were looking for. What we're doing, and we welcome help on this, is trying to plot the whole of that area on top of the mountain. Because while today it might look like some fairly isolated and almost bleak hill, almost in the middle of nowhere. You think, yeah, with a few random tumuli, mounds. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, thank you, David. Sorry, to bring David in again here. And why is this church up there in the middle of nowhere? Who would go to the church and all that? That's all very recent. and Tim and I have been down the hill to find the partner church. Hugh Evans put it onto it, and how gradually the people worshipped at the bottom of the hill. But at some point in the past, and we assume this is pre-Comet, that whole area was massively populated. There are gatehouses up there. We think we found walls of the castle. We found outlines you can see in dry weather, which we think are to do with the population centre. That whole area being densely populated, okay? Right, what's happening on there?
Oh, there's someone asking, what drone?
While I'm here, so I can answer.
Oh, some technical stuff about the drone. Oh, well, you're lucky.
Hugh Evans.
Oh, Hugh.
A. Hart. Ross, what was the drone footage shot with? What drone?
All right, come on in, David. Tell us.
DJI Phantom 4 Pro.
DJI Phantom 4 Pro.
Highly recommended. 4K camera on a nice gimbal. Program the controller to your own settings, where you want the stick, where you want the throttle. Highly recommended with good service record as well. Good company. Pity they're in China.
There you go. Bit of drone talk. Right, I am going to go back through some of the comments. There's been loads of comments tonight. Busy night on the comments, which is good to see. I saw something. Darren Cole just posted on the Facebook page, spotted a faint boat shape. Your drone footage looks to be on the slope, though, so might be nothing. Well, it might be something as well, mate. More drone, please. Oh, good. All right. Well, we got loads more of that. I can't do it all now because it doesn't seem to work very well live. But we'll make it into a video, and that'll go up. It'll go up great then. You watch. That'll go up fine. Oh, hang on. We're still on me, are we? I don't know what's happening there. I don't know what's happening. You're seeing okay. Oh, here's the drone being paraded and showed off. Show it again. Go on. I didn't quite.
It hasn't earned its dry goch yet, but it's got the roundel on it.
It's got the roundels on it. It's got its RAF symbols. And we go with not receiving enough video to mean smooth streaming. Oh, gee whiz, I just knocked something over. Just when you thought nothing else could go wrong. All right, anyway, come towards the end of it now because anyway, we're having problems. But anyway, the drone footage is great, I think.
You've got one more lined up, I think.
Adds to feet on the ground. Yes, it was. Another one lined up. Right, go on, let's have one more before we go because people are enjoying it. I think I'm enjoying it. Which number, Gabby, do you reckon?
What would you
63?
to see? The Lionstone?
Oh, the Lionstone. Yeah, one of the Lionstone ones. Yeah. They must be towards the end.
Number 98.
98. Wow, that's a long way down the list. Oh, you will love this, all right? So a beautiful way to go out on here. And I'll have to come back to the other points again. I've covered most of it. Sorry, Margaret Taylor Hill. I did want to show Garn Baduan, which is in Scotland. And I want to make out there that it isn't just about Wales. Please remember that. It's England, Scotland. Other things that might be relevant even. Was it 98? Why can't I see? There's no 98, mate. I got 97, I got 99. Did you rename it? Rocky Face, is that the one? David, there's no 98. There's 97, 99.
Why is there no 98?
Well, I think you've renamed it, perhaps. Is it the one you renamed Rocky Face?
No, it has to be further than that.
Well, that's 97, that's 99.
You haven't put them all in there then.
This is your card.
This is coming straight off the card.
Straight off the card, yeah. Which is probably why it's a bit jerky. Oh, we'll try this one anyway, shall we? Alright. Great footage, guys. Diane, thank you. Don't spill your beer.
Down the bottom.
Down the bottom.
TYG.
TYG. Oh, yeah, it is this. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Karma Ross for wanting tea on the job. For wanting tea or for wanting not to drink the tea, to want the beer? Oh, it's all frozen now, look.
Yeah, it went when you clicked on...
Yeah, I know, I was just about to open that one as we changed our mind. You have to wait now, you just have to wait.
TYG, that's why it's down the bottom.
TYG, to an oglog, oh, let me take you there. It's my bad. Well, it's not even an impression, really, it's just bad. Oh, yeah, the other thing I want to show is the Colburn thing. I got to show this. Alright, hopefully while the computer's recovering a minute. I can't even show that, can I? Alright. Well, thank you very much to someone who sent the pictures through of Mexico. That was Stephen Willits again. What we're trying to do there is keep up with... I've got to get a more powerful computer. That's the only way around these problems. Which reminds me to mention, please, the Patreon page. If you can donate just a couple of pounds a month That'd be massively appreciated. We need to get more kit. Come on, computer, you can do it. I like to have his intent face there. It's not even going up at all, look, is it there? Alright, okay. I think we're going to have to wait for that one, unfortunately. What David did is absolutely stunning. Is there, you've got the camera, I don't have to describe it. That's not quite the same, is it really?
Yeah, it's going to come up.
It's going to come up.
Give it a rest.
Give it a rest. Alright, we've got the camera coming up behind the lion stone. And then as it rises, you can start to see the tuna glow in the background, and it flies over towards it, and you get a better view of...
What page it's showing at the moment? Is that something selected from earlier?
Well, not from earlier, no, this episode I wanted to show. Alright.
On the bottom bar you touched.
Yeah, I'll start closing things down, but it's just spinning at the moment, so I can't do anything. Until it stops spinning. But if this comes up on screen, hopefully it does. This is something Stephen Willits, if you know about it, Alan Wilson, his latest project, is to trace the Cymry after their migration to North America and follow them all the way down to where he thinks they ended up in Peru. I know it sounds a bit far-fetched, but there you go. You have to see all of it. Oh, hang on. Excitement here. Right, tick you back on there.
Right down to the bottom.
Yeah, I can see. It's almost great. Come on. I don't think people... Oh, very slower. Don't spill your beer. No, I'm going to drink some more beer. I think that's a good idea. Longer live chat, the better, really. Keep going. Oh, my goodness, keep going. It's chaos. What I'm going to start doing is shutting everything down on my computer. I think that would probably help, wouldn't it?
Careful what you shut down.
Yeah, I will be careful what to shut down, yes. Come on in, here we go. Some fantastic footage. I know the hardcore fans will love this. I'm sure they love the last footage as well. Yeah. We got life. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Right, we are directly behind the lion's stone, okay? If you see it from the side, you'll see it looks like a lion. If you haven't seen it... You'll see it in a minute. I was going to plug the other video, David, and say go and see the lion's stone video. Is that the lion's stone of Judea? No, it's the Judean lion's stone, splitter. That's a slight Monty Python reference for those who probably know it. Oh, I've gone full screen now, even better. Look at that, I'm showing off now. Right.
It's working.
Sort of working, yeah. Alright, yeah, okay. This is where we were a few hours ago, filming this, alright? So please, you have to have a little bit of understanding why we're not quite as slick and professional as I usually am. Right, thank you. Yeah, more importantly. I'll let David talk today. Go on, David. Into the microphone.
Here's the main mound on top of Two Glog. A straight line right down to like an iron sight on a rifle on the top of that. On the top of the limestone. And now we're just going to shoot off and fly off towards the Glog. Get to about halfway, and then the battery dies, and the drone comes back on its own. So
one of the things I want to point out today, we had some really weird behaviour with the...
Yeah. Didn't happen anywhere we've been before, but as soon as the drone got next to the limestone, there's been magnetite or a lot of iron in there because the gimbal went mad. It wouldn't stay steady. There was no wind, and if I sort of throttled forward in a straight line towards the stone, it'd go off diagonally at an angle. It could show you that footage. It might make you feel sick, but if you want to see the effect of whatever it was there. Oh, look, there's the...
There's something going on with the lion, wasn't there? Because, so I went up with...
I wanted to show you these earlier on.
What, sheep?
No. There's a huge 8-crossed circle in this field.
There's an 8-crossed circle?
Yeah. The cardinal points plus the equinoctial points.
Well, you can see what, triangles or
just in the grass, in the slightly different hue of colour of grass. We'll have a look at that later. I took a shot from the top as well, a still shot at very high res. Right, here we go.
All right, so that's that is the farm, isn't it? That's the Two Glow farm, I think.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not. This is another farm. No, because the Two Glow farm is down there, isn't it? Oh, people can't see what I'm pointing out. It's down there. This is another farm here. But the thing is, thanks, David. Yeah, it's going to judder along. It's a shame. It's hey, enough talking about that. But what would be nice is smoother on yours than mine. Let's see, a better computer in it. Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, don't forget Patreon. Be as a support there. If we get the viewers up to 1,000 on subscribers on YouTube, that'll help. Anyway, the distance between the 2 points isn't that far. I think we're guessing about 1.5 miles, isn't it? Although I'm notoriously bad at guessing distances. Just over 1 mile, says David. Or 1 mile at most. Oh, there we are. So if you could walk straight along, maybe along this road or whatever, if you just climbed over a couple of fences, it's a 10-minute walk between the two. They really are that close. Unfortunately, if you want to go up there and have a look and walk up there, you do have to go all the way around to Clan 1 or whatever. Oh, what do you spot on the comments, David?
I'm just looking at Arnie Presence. He's a nice bloke.
Nice. No. Maybe we finish now. Thanks a lot, Arnie.
And then someone said I should be getting paid overtime.
Oh, there's another one, Lone Star Leo. It's nice.
Fantastic concept picture of the Lionstone. Yeah, that was Tim Lewis put the Lionstone thing up. That was good.
Oh. Graham King's having a nice time with us.
Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you, Graham King. Yeah. Yeah, there's fantastic to see these views, isn't it? If you're not aware of it, that's Anissa Bull over to the side. That's the nearest village, YN, YS, YB, WL. What a great name. One heck of a Scrabble score that would be. There's no English vowels in it. There's Y and W are vowels in Welsh, but Anissa Bull.
It's Winus Weibel in English, isn't it?
Winus Weibel. Yeah. Anissa Bull. Okay, just give you some idea of the views you might not have seen before. I'd never seen them before.
That's where the...
See, they think so.
we lost the single.
Yeah, we started going bonkers all the time, didn't it? Because when we tried from the glow end, it was a nightmare. Just trying to get the thing to behave. I can stop that one now, can I? It's just bouncing around. All right, folks, we found... we'll do one more, then. Let's do one more. Seems that people have been so nice. Something near the stone, yeah.
It's not showing the gigabytes. The larger files of the movie files are the successful ones. The shorter ones are...
Oh, here we go. I think this will be... Alright, okay. Oh, I almost clicked on the one then, which should show you where Arthur's buried. That'll be... Definitely want at least 1,000 subs for that one. Oh, am I still on screen? Oh, you just watched me do all that, did you? I've got to turn it off. There you go. This is me and my two of my boys. There's Ruth. Hello, Ruth. Who's come along with Tim. I don't know if you'll see David who's operating the machinery. This is the Lionstone from the front, facing right at you. We haven't had a good shot of the side yet, have we? So people who haven't seen the Lionstone before.
There's a few that pan round, but because I was starting off really...
There's David up in the corner. Yeah.
To get really in close to there, it was just... It wouldn't descend, it wouldn't rise, it wouldn't...
Yeah.
Back.
It's weird. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to mention. One of the... Hugh... Oh, I haven't got my phone. Oh. Sorry about that. Hang on, let me just do it again. That was a short one. Hugh got me on to is get a magnetometer on my phone, which I've done. All right. Now the normal background radiation or magnetism force that it's measuring is about 40. All right. And some extreme places we've been to. Where did it get to 80? Where was the one we went to 80? That was up on one of the mounds, wasn't it? But also got a similar thing here. Oh, Patricia, all the way over in Canada. Yes?
And the guy said apparently the arc was described as a great source of energy. And if there was a thing where the drone was, maybe that was what was messing with the drone, I don't know.
I totally agree, mate. I totally agree. So I can't see you made that comment about the arc being a source of energy, but it does make you worry a bit, doesn't it? Oh, it was Chris, was it? Yeah, cheers, Chris. Oh, is that not a folder?
Alan Reese is asking, is this stone recorded? Yeah, they had a look, and it's just a geological anomaly or something.
Yeah. yeah, he used to be listed as a monument, and I think in the 70s or something, they decided, no, nothing to see here, it's just a normal... We need one going around the Lionstone, don't we? Hang on a second, folks. Sorry about this. It's like going to a really bad... When someone's come back from their holidays, isn't it? In the old days, people had really bad cine films.
Jones, me and my 10-year-old son Kelly love your History and Truth show.
Oh, well, that's very nice of you. Someone about your age, Arnie. Otherwise, me the grand old age of...
Patrick Jones.
Oh, David's going to read them out. Just give David the microphone while I try and work this blasted thing out. Here's one. You can see more of the stone, I think.
Slightly larger file will be the one where it pans
Yeah, I
around.
can't see file size. I'm sort of guessing a bit.
Well, see that bar there? Move that across.
Oh, yeah, that would help, wouldn't it? All right. So usually the boys give me all the technical help.
There
No,
we
it's...
go. Have a look at
Yeah, that's a reasonable size. That one. Let's give that one a go then.
454.
Yeah, we've already seen the 454.
Oh, right.
That's like that football game, innit? 4-5 and these 5-4.
That's it.
Yeah, right. Okay, last one in, folks. I think everyone's still online watching this, which is amazing. People usually got to bed by now, so thanks a lot, Ross. I've done my bit. I'm going now. Now, people are clearly enjoying... They are spectacular shots. I wish I had the technology to do them full justice. So what we're going to do is... here comes another one. Yep. Arnie's fascinated. He's watching pictures of Lego stuff.
I think the first image it's round the front.
Alright, here it goes. Hopefully people can see this. Right, so if you look, this is looking right down the sights of the gun, if you imagine. If this was a gun sighting, and there's the glow there. So it couldn't be more of a pointing straight at it. And what Tim Lewis's theory is, this here, which looks a bit like a little lion itself, but anyway, that should be here. So we've got one haunch there, and this would be the other leg haunched on the other side. But that's a bit of a guess, we don't know. It'd be nice to try and work it all out. Oh, come on, give me a break. Give me a break. Play again, please. Alright, you can see we've got loads and loads of videos. Let's try one more then, is it?
Look at the bigger. Look at 1721.
Yeah, that's a big one, isn't it?
1721.
1721. Alright, I don't know where that is. Alright. Yeah, I know where the file is. I don't know what the pictures are of. Oh yeah, there we go, the lion. Well done. Right, okay, if this one works, I'm going to finish my pint while I'm watching it, and then...
Damn it.
Right, he's challenging me now, so I can down my pint before the video finishes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a close-up. There we go, wonderful. I should play some inspiring music while I watch this. Why don't you sing for us or something? Here are, there's the lion. Here's the face, mouth, eye, mane. You'll see there's one hunched leg. There's the body. Yeah, once again, the camera, it's weird, man. The drone does not like being near the Lionstone. Oh yeah, I was talking about the magnetometer readings. Normally 40. As you get nearer to the Lionstone, it goes over 50. Which, it's not a subject I know anything about. You're going to have to learn. But apparently that's quite a big jump to go from 40 to 50. You know, it's a quarter higher than their normal outside temperature. So this is massive stone. Looks like a lion. Which is tie in with the star sign Regulus and Leo, of course. And it's pointing directly at where the Ark of the Covenant is supposed to be, which is the people of Judea, tribe of Judea, which is their emblem is the lion. But according to officially now, since the 1970s, this has been unscheduled. It's not protected. It's not a monument. Just a natural outcrop. And if you look around this field, you can see there's no other stones. It's bizarre. It'd be good to do some research to work out where the stones come from, wouldn't it? How far it's travelled. Because there's nothing like it nearby. I mean, there's that motorcycle course just around the corner. You can see there, they've dug away tons of stuff.
The people who said it's nothing special, it's just a geological animal, who said it's local.
You know, yeah. Well, if it's local, show us where it comes from, innit?
I've got the name of it written down.
Well, the name of the rock.
Yeah, the rock type.
Yeah.
But there's...
This is the back of it, by the way. This isn't really finished, this side. Although it still looks a bit like a lion, with all the details on the other side. I wonder if there's supposed to be another, if it's supposed to be...
When you scrape around the bottom here at the rocks,
Yeah.
it's chocked. It's got lots and lots of other rocks wedged in there at different
Yeah.
angles, and that doesn't occur naturally.
Well, we can see one there, look. Point to that one. Point to that one, David.
It's absolutely 90 degrees vertical, this angle here.
and it's been chopped so that it stays like that, and everything else.
It's a very narrow stone. You'd have fallen over, wouldn't it?
You don't know if that's come from here or if that one was supposed to be here. But there could have been some more of these bits that are around the front that were on top or at the front of the face.
Yeah.
You can see the top of the underneath there. There's even more, and they're at 90 degrees to this upright stone. So that's one nimble-fingered glacier that's put that there.
Well, also it's a heck of a coincidence. It points directly at where this arc is supposed to be. And two in a glow, you know, the Mound of Enlightenment is bang on in line. So either they found this freaky-looking piece of natural outcrop and gone, wow, that's amazing, looks like a lion, let's go and put a mound right in line with it. Which sounds just as daft, doesn't it? The whole thing doesn't make much sense, really. Oh, hang on, let's go full screen. There you go. So like I say, we're having this weird behaviour with the drone. Both ends. In the middle, no problem. Well, over the Arthur stuff, there's no problem, was it? We had like a dream yesterday.
That's its pennant sandstone. Look, Alan Reese's.
Oh, thank you, Alan.
No, he's asking, I think. Is it?
Oh, is it? All right, I can't remember, sorry.
There was about 3 names of it. There's the overall sort of geological name, and then there's a breakdown of its ingredient.
Okay. So David's saying there was a breakdown of its ingredients with 3 technical names. Just in case you can't hear him on the microphone.
A type of sandstone, I think Chris would. Chris is asking,
is it a type of sandstone? Does anyone else out there know? I'm not sure how many people we've got with us at the moment. There's quite a few actually, so someone might know.
Patricia.
Yeah, Patricia.
She's saying the smaller ones are moved to the side, the lion's front paws like the Sphinx. So they're missing now. They probably are around the side. Like
yeah, I think you might be right there, Patricia. Oh, sorry. I thought I was going to fly us over the top then. Okay, well, bear with me 1 second. I'm going to try one more go then, because you want to see it taking off. It was so difficult to get it to work. It really was.
98 is the one where it takes off and flies off.
Yeah, we saw some of that one, didn't we? I was going to try and show one more. This one here, if it'll let me do it. Yeah, one of the problems is there's a couple of problems really, but let's try that one. One of the things we're looking at. Sheesh, it's like the laggiest thing ever. It's like trying to play a really bad video game. Is the stones around there? It's quite tragic to see them all lying around. Because what we don't know, of course, if any stones have been taken away completely from the site, that aren't even there. And what also, I would think to see if we could get a proper university interested, get some proper students interested, this could be a beautiful project for a master's or something. The sort of thing they do these days, which is wonderful to watch, is to scan in all of the stones that are there and then see if you could reconstruct them into the lion. Because if you go, I'll try and show it next week, but I know Tim has done a wonderful job doing that with Photoshop, where he's basically tried to put the bits back together and see what it could have looked like in its former glory. Come on, computer. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. I do have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 13 different applications and numerous windows open, which probably doesn't help. Well, we were thinking about running it on the other computer with a better graphics card, and we're all more or less set to go over there. Then I realised all the broadcast software we need to actually put the video out was on this one. So we had to rush it all back quickly. And then, of course, we had problems, as you always will do if you rush things like that. Okay.
Alan Reese is right. Pennant sandstone is the local stone, but there's 2 or 3 others as well that occur in valleys and things. And all Rhondda houses are built from it. That's right. Ask Alan if that
Alan.
stone goes dark grey or black once it's out of the, once it's weathering.
Oh, right, you hear that? I think you can hear David. If you ask if that stone he's talking about there, Alan Reese.
All Rhondda houses are built from it.
Yeah, he says all the Rhondda houses are built from it. Thank you for that interesting comment. Can you also tell us if it darkens when it's been weathered? Is that the question? I've got that right? Yeah. Yeah, it was weird stuff going on with the camera and the drone, wasn't it? It was very weird. It says crystal clear on my screen now. Yeah, so anyway, great views up there. I'd highly recommend going up for a walk just to see it. It's fantastic. The weather today was a lot better. And there are other ways of walking up that are shorter than the many miles David and I did the first time.
Alan is saying it smells like it, and it looks like no, sorry, it seems like it. I thought he said it smells like it.
It smells like it. Yeah, I don't do a lot of stone sniffing, but we have people in the group who do. So.
Watch out for our hardcore wall.
All right, so I'm sure it is nearby. But when I say it's, I agree it hasn't come very far, but it'd be interesting to see in that field, for example, are there other large rocks? Because it's got to come from somewhere. There is a local source of stone which is similar, and if you were making it, that would make sense. You go to wherever the quarry is, or wherever you can excavate this stuff from its home, and carve it out, or chip it out, or drag it out, whatever you have to do, and then you bring it up the hill and mount it there. Similar to what's that research you've been following, David, with the Stonehenge? Where were they coming from? The blue stones. They've just decided, not the Preseli ones, the other stones. They said they've worked out where they're from.
They're from,
Come on, let's go to it here. Come on.
They're from the area of Fifield Down to the east of Avebury. Known locally for millennia as the old grey weathers. Avebury's made from them, and Stonehenge is made from them. Most. It's just local knowledge. We've known it for years, but they've made a big thing about it now, and lots of nice technical bumps.
Well, how far has it moved roughly? Do you reckon? Stones. No idea. I mean, is it miles or hundreds of miles or?
How far they've been moved to Stonehenge?
Yeah.
10 miles at the most. It's almost north to south from Avebury to Stonehenge. From Fifield Down in the woods to the right of Fifield Down. I can't remember the name of them. They're all still laying around there.
Yeah.
I spent the night on top of one in an army sleeping bag.
Very nice. Well, I was just saying, this is about the kind of the point with this one. It'd come a few miles if they were building it. That would be no problem at all. It's not even that big, really, by their standards. The question is, if it's naturally occurring, that would mean it hasn't moved at all. Wouldn't it apply that it actually comes from that field, or, like you said, if it's moved by a glacier, I think is the official explanation, isn't it? So if that was the case, you'd expect it to move other stones as well, wouldn't you? Anyway, folks, there we go. Rather different show tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. Please stay on the channel. We will be revealing more about the King Arthur tomb very, very soon. We're just working out how to do this responsibly, what the best way to do it.
Before you go.
More camera. Oh, before I go. Some nice
comments there.
More comments. Thank you.
Think on Minnie Caldwell.
Yes, think on Minnie Caldwell.
Thank you very much for looking after Monica during her first visit to Wales. Think on Minnie Caldwell. Thank you very much.
Right. Okay. Excellent. Yeah. As David knows Monica. I haven't seen Monica comment tonight. Has she commented? Monica's usually a regular on here, and I haven't seen her, which is a shame. So I'm trying to get the messages on my screen as well, in case you're wondering why I'm looking a bit distracted. Because I can't... I want to get myself on live screen so I can see myself what's going on. Here we go. Yep, I can see the comments now. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Anyway, so... okay, what else are we looking? Academe will destroy everything, yeah. Oh, dear. Yeah, some sad things on them. It'd be nice to get some help from the official people, wouldn't it? We're looking at migrations. Now, I'd have thought there... Well, the 12 tribes migration is supposed to be about 500 BC, isn't it? Yeah, 2,500 years. Sorry, yeah, that's about right. Yeah, Chris Wood, making about 2,500 years. Patricia, after the Assyrians squashed the Israelites. Yeah, I think I squashed a few times, didn't they? Well, there we go. Fantastic. Anyway, we're up to 161 on the stream, so that's brilliant. I think that's the highest so far, which is great to see it growing like this. We're both a slightly more normal program next week, although I like the chat. I think Sunday evening chance to free discuss things and see comments and be interactive and be live is what it's all about. The more sort of presentation type stuff, which I normally do, like I'm starting a series on how Colburn works, how to read that. Also a series on dating I keep meaning to do. I'm just going to mention quickly the books I wanted to present about today and talk about. You saw Robert's Legless Greenleaf talking about the Cambrian Journal. So he's lent me his copy. Thank you, Welsh historian Robert Prius. Because the great thing about his copy is it's got all his highlighting and his notes, and it saves me. Anyway, it's a great book. If you don't know about it, 1854.
North Star.
Gives a lot of history. North Star. People are logging off. Good. Yeah, time to go now. This one is... think this would be a book to send you to sleep. Well, it kept David awake last night because Robert lent it to us yesterday and he's already reading through it. This is The History of Cambria, now called Wales. And it says 1574. Which is strange because I thought the first... Well, actually, it's not in Welsh, is it? It's about a book about Welsh. Oh, sorry, Arnie. Thank you, darling. I just saw his face pop up there. I didn't say hello to Darnie tonight. Didn't say hello to Arnie, our producer. Thank you, Arnie. He's had a difficult show to try and pull together tonight. He had about 5 minutes to set up all the cameras, the microphones. So well done. You did a very good job there. This is interesting. This is in like £50. Yeah, right. I won't charge you £50, Arnie. You can do it for free. It's okay. So here's the old text style and everything, which is rather cool. And obviously it's interesting what we're talking about. We got Griffith ap Llywelyn and Dafydd ap Owen. Loads and loads of battles. Lots of stuff about the Saxons and the British. Beautifully done with some illuminated pages. There we go. So we're going to review that, let you know more about that book. And what I'm going to talk about afterwards during the week is a bit more about King Arthur II. Because one of the things, give some clues here. If you get this book, I've got the hardback version. I don't sell this, don't make any money off this one. Is looking through the chapter called Mort de Arthur, the death of Arthur, which explains about the body being taken to the place they're going to, Money the Gear, which I was going to talk more about. The area, show the maps, the geography, all that kind of thing. But we had the fun of the drone footage. Well, let's show that, because that's new. No one's seen it. Another story we want to get on to is all about the dating and all the holes in Roman history records, Greek history records, but more importantly, the video I keep promising for ages. And that is from the Fomenko New Chronology, showing why carbon dating doesn't work. And it's not my only source, before people say it's not just this one, it's not just Fomenko. Got loads of sources showing why radiocarbon dating is a load of rubbish, it's a con. And the new stats doesn't make it any better. And the same with dendrochronology and all these other things they make up. Right, and let's keep up with the conversations. It's moving on without me. So they talked about the migrations. Well, the stories they're going with is the original 1600 migration with Albine, which is coming from Ur, and you can read all about that. And that's where we get Sumer, people of Sumer forming Somerset, and the old Caesarians forming Syria. All that kind of thing. So in some ways you could say the old English predate the Cymry. Oh, that gets me in trouble with the Welsh people. And then saying the Saxons, they're not Saxon, gets me in trouble with the English people. No one seems to be on our side, but there you go. Hugh Gaddon. Patricia knows all about this stuff. I'll tell you, if you're not sure, read Patricia's answers. She's doing a wonderful job helping me, well, doing more than helping, on editing and proofing Alan Wilson's work. On the new stuff we got coming out. Okay, so more books, more things coming on. No, the Cymry were not in Britain. Robert Pierce, I don't think they were in... Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. The British couldn't be 1600 BC in Britain because they were still doing things in Egypt. Chris says, hi, Arnie.
Graham King, the energy around the rock is incredible, you bet.
Yes, you're right, Graham King. The energy... Yeah, I don't know if you can hear David's in the background be saying the energy around the Lionstone is amazing. It is amazing. Just like Avebury, says David. So there's stuff going on there we have no idea about, really. All right, everyone. So I think it's time we started bringing things to a close now. But what I'll do is let things run on a bit longer with the chat and the comments. And say about David here this weekend, we've been out and about the whole time walking. You can see my eyes closing. Flying drones, photographing, videoing. I think I've made 4 films in 2 days. Well, enough footage for it. I made 2. Not much sleep. Very tired. 12,000, 13,000 paces yesterday.
Should we take the viewers up to
Sleepy Will.
top of the hill where the tumuli are? Cadwallader, the top of that
Oh,
hill?
do you know which one it is? Oh, Davy wants to put one more on it. He's so keen, isn't he?
No, just for the people to
Just
nod
for the
off to.
viewers.
To nod off.
Oh, and I'll put some music onto it as well. All right, to nod off to.
Where should we go? Up to the
All right, well, let me put the music on as well. Is that going to make my computer go even more bonkers?
maybe the top of...
All right.
Yeah.
Top of Money the Gear. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? We'll have some nice music, some nice viewing, and then people can carry on. I was going to put Underground Frustration on, which is one of the Blackett tracks. Let's go back to the start of the
Stone Age.
video. Queens of the Stone Age. That would be the one, wouldn't it? All right, I shouldn't have done that because it's going to slow everything up. Anyway, okay, right. Which
Drone BHH. You'll have to go back to the beginning for yesterday, the 29th. Go right to the top.
right to the top
29, 29, 29, 29, and look for one with a nice big file.
with a nice fat file on it.
Across.
Ooh, 2 million there.
Have a look at that one and see what's on the first image. First frame.
Gotta be careful. We can't give away the Arthur's tomb bit. Very old place.
This is. Look at it. Oh no, 1627. Go a bit earlier.
Oh, we're in time.
It was near the beginning of the afternoon.
Yeah, actually out all day yesterday. Sorry, a big thank you to all those people who came with us yesterday. I mentioned Tim Lewis, who spotted the site in the end. Bob Morgan, his expertise guiding us around as always. How about that one? They are 3:10.
Yeah, have a look at
That's before we found it.
2 million, yeah.
Okay. Robert Pearce being such great company. The dogs were great. Oh, Richard Evans, I meant to say. Thank you very much. Came all the way from North Wales down to Cardiff for a couple of days. He joined us yesterday. Great company. Great knowledge. He's really putting his work into the subject. That's appreciated.
Don't click while the wheel is spinning.
Yeah, I'm not clicking anything. David's telling me how to do this now. You look good on camera, David. You've got no idea. It's not happening. The little wheel's spinning around, okay? I wait for the little wheel to stop spinning, alright?
Nearer to midday. Go to nearer to midday.
Midday?
Yeah.
Well, I can't do anything at the moment.
Oh, right, sorry.
Alright, so there we are. I don't know. I'll keep trying anyway, okay? I'm not going to say goodnight. I'm not going to give up that early. Right, what I'm going to do is start shutting things down and see if that helps, right? I'll shut down all the photos things I never showed. PowerPoint I never showed. I can go. So you get into it now, David. Missing links book cover. PowerPoint, never used that.
Recognise what kind of scene is going down with it, man.
What kind of scene is going down, man? Yeah. Well, nothing's going down at the moment. Simonides. Oh my goodness, yeah. Right. Oh, right. Hang on.
Elliot Finn, Nostar, superb.
Nostar, everyone. Yeah. If you do want to hang around, just potter amongst yourselves.
Caldwell, thank you. All good stuff. Great work.
Yeah. That's Warren, I think. Oh, sorry, I forgot your name. You Caldwell. All right. Okay.
The Orphan Falla, Mini.
Yeah. Dilkoval from David. Come on. It's done this again. I can't shut anything else down. Yes, I can. I can shut that down. I've got nothing's open anymore now, apart from the streaming, which I need to keep open, obviously. Facebook. I bet Facebook was doing it. No. Can't get the music either. All right. Okay, folks. Well, we'll have a bit of that action anyway. It's just frozen.
Closer, isn't it? It's got closer.
What's closer? Oh, the lag's gone.
Yeah, the lag is
The lag's gone.
2 or 3 seconds. 2, 3, 4 seconds.
Oh, okay. I should have had more things closed. All right. Yeah, we got caught in the hop a bit this time, didn't we? We went back very long. Right, we're going to have some music while we're listening, waiting. Can you hear the music? Oh, you... Tell me in a
I'm a
sec.
bit behind. Yeah, coming in.
Okay, good. Get the music.
Yeah, we can hear music.
I'm going to shut Movie Maker off as well. That might have helped. Right, well, I'm going to say goodnight from here. I am going to try and get this video running for you. But from me, as always, look out, there'll be lots of videos up this week. I'm going to get cracking. I've got so much to put out there. Why Carlene isn't Roman is the things we shot a while back. I've got all sorts of stuff to show, and the drone footage and all sorts of cool things. Everything, but we've got some music going on. I'm going to enjoy it. I'll try and get some more of these drone footage running, just while you're commenting or logging out. Forget about your Sunday evenings. Have a wonderful, peaceful week. From me, my blessings from God always. North Star, diolch yn fawr. And until next time, heddwch. Yep.
I can't come closer, like me love with a chauffeur.
Here's one more video. Sorry about that, folks. I put the wrong setting. Look at that for a view. Right the way over to the 7 from Mount the Gaia. Can't hear us. Yeah, I'll turn the music down. Okay, now you can hear us. Okay, good. Yeah, these are all shots above Mount the Gaia. Hang on, let's go full page. Maybe that's better. They're good. Pop video is. I'd rather that full screen. I'm trying to work out how to make it full screen. So next week I'll have full screen for the drones, right? It's really interesting up, isn't it? What's the big road, the ones they put in for the turbines, the old cars and that, isn't it?
It's just bending that to get more of an angle on
Oh yeah, because Bob's site report from last week I wanted to put up as well. Oh, there's so much going on. There's so much work going on this, could you realise, folks? Yeah.
There used to be a building there. Still shots on the top of that. You can see it looks like a rectangle.
Look, it's
And
really
you remember
done
what
it.
was funniest about the walls up here?
Oh, I know we are now. Sorry,
Yeah.
okay, alright, okay. Oh, this is the Valley of the Soldiers, isn't it? This is the mill there. Sorry, I don't know where we were. Well, there's a road, yeah. You can see that the wall runs along here, and it continues along here. And this is where the beehive, what do they call them? The little church things, beehive. What do they call them? What do they call those people who live in the middle of nowhere? Yeah, but like where a monk lives or the priest lives. What do they call them? Hermitage, thank you. Oh my goodness. Only that's it. I had half a pint and I'm finished, but oh, beer's knocked me out. Half a pint I'm done these days, I'm rubbish. Yeah, so this is the original path up here. This is the routes the soldiers are supposed to have taken. This is the modern path servicing there. Oh, you can't hear us talking, just the music. Oh well. Can't hear us, you can't hear us. Thank you, Robert. This is called our show shit. Well, we're trying anyway. We need a bit more nicer kit. You can see us there all sitting down by that rock, having hoping David can take our picture with his camera if he's clever enough. He's going to zoom in. One little sip of Pendarian whiskey, yeah. People think I'm alright alcoholic here. I never drink. That's why I'm so rubbish now at half a pint. Isn't that wonderful, that scenery? You're going to fly over the rocks now. They're pretty cool. Can't remember where we went. We did a lot of flights, so we're getting random footage here. So there you can see that wall again. Look, there's the wall. And it comes down there and over the top of this. And this is a flat. We're wondering if maybe on top of here was a fortress or something. There's some sort of guard point to watch over here, wasn't it? And then we've got the Beehive Hermitages. One is up there. And we think there's one on the other side of the valley as well, wasn't it? Oh, I think it's that computer's struggling. We got both running at the same time. There you go, folks. Any more comments? Very good night, everyone. No star. Stay safe. This is a massive lag on mine. Mine's lagging like minutes.
Let me be with you. Sly eyes, come and see me too. There's a lot I'd like to tell you, you'll find interesting. Laggard, what a feeble poem. Stop playing, don't start that again. I'm abused to address ladies, much extensive slum. If you only could conceive just what you mean to me. Me. My heart is pounding at the thought of you. Bam, bam, bam. Your perfume is so fine. And you are always mine. Polarized, no apology. Scream for a new technology. There's a lie in every billion that say go sour. Laggard, what a feeble poem. Stop playing, don't start that again. I'm abused to address ladies, what success that's a slum. If you only could conceive just what you mean to me. Me. My heart is pounding at the thought of you. Bam, bam, bam. Your perfume is so fine. And you are always mine. Sly eyes, let me be with you. Sly eyes, come and see me too. There's a lot I'd like to tell you, you'll find interesting.
Last song. So if you're in a conversation with anyone, please swap numbers, get a room. So I'll be switching off then, okay? It's getting a bit long. Hope you enjoyed that. It was interesting, I thought. Anyway, their videos.
We'll be in paradise. In the heart of man is better than something less. The first time we met, something strange inside happened. Nothing to equal the emptiness. Women, wine, whoa, give me. I'll truly get tired in due course. Another thing to say is my Jaguar still standing out in the rain on Water Street. So we'll be in paradise. In the heart of man is better than something less. Something strange inside happened. Nothing to equal the emptiness.